There is one downside though, something that really did present itself to me as like a really big problem, something I didn't know if I could like continue basic training because of this.
In my bag now.
Hey guys, Serene the Great here again with another BNT related video, and today's video is going to be about Beast Week. So Beast Week is going to be your 7th week out of your 8 weeks of training at BMT. So this week has a lot in store. So at the start of your 7th week for Beast, you're going to wake up a lot earlier than you usually do, so probably around 4:45. You're going to strip all the beds like in the dorms. You're going to So at that first day of Beast, like the first morning, you're gonna be at the dorm still. So you gotta clear out. What's gonna happen is you're gonna clear off of all the beds. So you're gonna strip your beds. You're gonna have no mattress cover, no sheets, no pillows on it, and you're gonna clean out your wall locker because you're gonna pack, your uniforms and your PT gear and all the necessities that you need to go to Beast with. So the whole dormitory is gonna look like nobody lives there. And they're gonna show you this really cool packing technique, I guess, with using Ziploc bags to put all your stuff in, compressing it, and then fitting it into your green duffel bag. It's really helpful. I actually used that method when I was leaving basic and I was coming to tech school. So you're gonna gather onto a bus with your brother or sister flight, and it's gonna take up about 2 buses, and you're gonna go on your journey into the beginning of Beast, and you're gonna go to a base. You're gonna go to a base that's about 20 minutes away. So you're gonna be in the bus, and you're gonna see the town for the first time, the surrounding area, because by this point you haven't had like town liberty yet. You've only been on base, so you're gonna see the surrounding town of San Antonio. So when you get there, you're gonna line up kind of in the middle of the whole the whole area, and you're gonna do a bag drag. So they're gonna make sure that you have all of the items that you need. You're gonna get a list of all the items that you need while you're there. It's stuff that you're gonna get while you're basic training, so you don't have to worry about that right now. But you need to make sure that you have everything that they tell you to have on the list, because if you don't have everything, then your MTI has to drive personally from the old base to where you're at to go and bring you your stuff, and that will not be good. That'll be accompanied with some kind of paperwork, like a write-up or some sort. So you definitely want to make sure that you have everything that they tell you need. After they do the bag drag, they're gonna have you put everything back in your bag, and then you're gonna split into two separate groups within your flight, because you're gonna go and stay in tents while you're a Beast, and each tent holds about 22 people. So you're gonna split up into A group and a B group, and your flight's gonna be in tents like right next to each other pretty much. Now when I say these are tents, they're tents, but they're Air Force tents, so they're pretty nice. It's kind of like there's a concrete slab underneath the tent, and then the tent's kind of like a dome shape kind of thing, and nice little decorative lights on the inside. Now has heating, air conditioning. It's sealed off very well. They're just really nice tents. They're not like normal camping tents. And in the tents you're gonna have like cots. They're not necessarily beds, they're actually like cots, because this is what it'll be like in a deployed environment. And that is the point of Beast. Beast is to make airmen realize what it's going to be like in a deployed environment, so to get them ready. And this is an extension of the gas chamber, worst case scenario type of thing. So within Beast, within that area, there is 5 different zones, and you're going to be placed in one of the 5 zones, of course, and there's about, I want to say 10 different tents, 9 to 10 different tents, and you're 22 people are going to be in each tent, and you're going to be with people that they're from other squadrons at BMT, people that you probably never seen before, and you're gonna end up working with them. So that kind of also gives you a small taste of how the military is gonna be in the operational. When you get to Beast, so the way it's gonna be set up, you got the 9 tents surrounding, right, and then you have this big center thing in the middle where it's used for one of the exercises that you guys are gonna do, and then you have a bathroom, and then you have a dining facility, which is way in between the middle of all 5 zones. And it's dusty. It's really dusty. When you leave Beast, you're gonna have to clean off all your boots and all that stuff because everything is gonna be dirty. But your MTIs expect that, so they're not gonna get too mad. They're just gonna actually have you wash everything off before you get back up to the dorm, so you don't bring any unnecessary dirt into there because you'd have to clean it up there anyway. Inside of your tent, you're gonna have people with different responsibilities. You're gonna have the laundry crew, which is more than likely gonna be, the people that were from the laundry crew in the dormitories, but it doesn't have to be. It can be different. It can change. And you're also gonna have like the tent cleanup crew. Really, all they're gonna do is sweep out the tent, and I say really it's all they're gonna do, but it's kind of tedious because there is a lot of dirt. Like I said, it's a very dusty area. So honestly, do yourself a favor by knocking off your boots before you go inside your tent. So the bathroom, there's mainly going to be porta potties, and there's also there's porta potties outside. There's porta potties all throughout, the zones. And then inside of the bathroom, I think it's a stall. It's like a sets of stalls with maybe 6, maybe 8 total toilets shared amongst about 200 people. So honestly, using the bathroom is going to be tough during Beast, but this is what it's going to be like in a deployed environment. So, if you can hold it till you get back to the dorms, just go ahead and do it. Just kidding. Don't do that. That's probably not healthy. You gotta use the bathroom. Just suck it up and use the bathroom. So aside from utilizing the bathroom, you're gonna be able to take showers, of course. You're going to be required to take showers. So please do not come up with the idea of getting wet wipes and just wiping yourself down, for convenience sake. Please do not do that. Because first of all, this is gross because you're gonna be really sweaty while you're a Beast doing a lot of other things like in the sun. So you really want to go get a proper shower in. You'll have a little more time at Beast to take a shower. You're not as heavily rushed as you were at the dorms, but still you're not gonna want to be in there too long because, like I said, you're gonna have to share it with about 200 other people. The showers at Beast are actually a lot hotter than the showers at the dorms though, so that is a plus. But the negative is since it's around a really dusty area, there's like dirt, kind of like in the bathroom, just tracked in from people's boots and whatnot. So you want to make sure you have your shower shoes and just step really light. But when I went there, no dirt really went into the actual shower area, but as soon as you stepped out, there's dirt all over the place. But if you guys keep it clean, then that won't really be a problem. Next to the bathroom, you have the laundry room. So this laundry room has 3 washing machines and 3 dryers, and sometimes they don't work. That's what I heard. Luckily, when I was there, all 3 of each worked, so I was able to get some laundry done. Please, by all means, get as much laundry done as you can while you're at Beast. Like every time, like at the end of every day or whatever, make sure you gather all the laundry and get it put in the washing machine. The cadres, which are like MTIs, but they're gonna be called cadres while you're a Beast. They're gonna let you know when you cannot do laundry. My cadre said that we could do laundry anytime we ask them, so it's probably gonna be the same, maybe different depending on zone, but make sure you ask because your MTI does not want you to come back to the dorm with a whole lot of laundry because you're almost over. They're gonna lighten up on you a little bit, but they're also gonna expect more from you because now you've been through the program and you've grown by this point from when you first got there 7 weeks ago. So please, by all means, get your laundry done. If your laundry crew personnel isn't on it how they're supposed to be, then you take the initiative and get it done yourself. But when I say get it done yourself, I mean get it done for your whole tent, your whole flight even, you know? Just try your best to make sure laundry is done. Your flight will appreciate it, and your MTIs will appreciate it. I took it upon myself to do that, and my MTI gave me a patio break. That's an incentive where you can go to the vending machines and sit down and write letters and do whatever you want for about 30 minutes to an hour, however long your MTI decides to get. Inside of your tent, you're gonna have like a chest, like a treasure chest kind of thing, and there's gonna be like a tray in the top of it. So in this tray, what I did was I put all the stuff that I'm gonna need for my showers every day. I put inside the top of the tray, including my clean clothes, you know, my soap, loofah, all that stuff in that tray. And then you put your towel over it, and then that way, because when you're a beast, you have to pretty much run anywhere you're going because it's like a deployed environment. So that way, when you're holding your tray to go to the shower, you won't drop anything because your towel is wrapped over all the contents in your tray. And also when they say to go take a shower, you can be one of the first ones in there because you have all your stuff already ready to go. While you're there, you're gonna eat 3 times a day, just like you would while you were at the squadron. So for breakfast, you're gonna eat an MRE. For lunch, you're gonna eat an MRE. And for dinner, you're gonna go to the actual DFAC and you're gonna eat what they have for you. And at the DFAC, you know, you have actual chefs and they cook up some good stuff for you. You get a granola bar, you get a salad with it, a dinner roll, some other kind of side, and like a main entree. It's pretty good, and you get Gatorade, so you get more food than you really did while you were at, you know, at basic. Because then plus you'll have a little bit more time than you had back at the squadron. But the catch is, for breakfast and lunch, when you eat your MREs, you only have 15 minutes from the time you open the bag until the time you gotta go and throw the bag away. So you need to make sure that you eat those as quick as possible. MREs, for those of you who don't know, they can be cooked, and they come in this little package. And the way you cook them is you put them in a little plastic slip, and you pour water into it, and it steams up. You let it sit for about 5 minutes. But what I'll do is I'll make a video on that. I have to go buy an MRE, and I'll show you guys how to actually make it. So you'll know how to do that when you get there, because it took some people a few days, you know, how to figure out how to actually cook it. And MREs come with nice things in it. Sometimes they come with like cookies and pound cakes and just different sweets and snacks and a whole bunch of other different stuff. Even comes with juice and like chocolate milk. It's really nice. They're not too bad actually, and the main courses are like beef stew, spaghetti, any kind of normal meal that you can think of, they have an MRE for it. So, but when you are going to dinner, there's gonna be a very long line that you're gonna have to wait in. You can't talk while you're in line, so you have to utilize your time wisely. You're gonna have a web belt with your canteens, which is like your water bottles, and a little beast guide, like a little booklet that shows you the guide to beast. You know what I'm saying? Like a informational little booklet that explains everything that you need to know about beast. So they're gonna have you study that in the meantime. If you pull it out before they say anything, that's what they're gonna expect you to do. So you can tell your flight mates of that, so you guys can be on the ball before they even say anything. There is one downside though, something that really did present itself to me as like a really big problem, something I didn't know if I could like continue basic training because of this. At Beast, you don't get protein bars. Yeah, no, it's not that serious, but you know, once you get to basic training, 1st through 6th week, and you have those protein bars every single night, like that's your only like source of sweet. It's what you look forward to at the end of the day. So you're gonna be missing it. But I mean, you get a granola bar, like I said, at dinner, so it's not that bad. Every night at the end of the day, you're gonna march with your flight. Well, not marching, because you don't march while you're a beast, because it's like a deployed environment, and you're not gonna salute either. You're gonna walk with your whole flight over to like a central building for your zone, and you guys are gonna have like meetings at the end of the day talking about the new training objectives and things that happen that day, what the whole group needs to work on. And you guys are gonna get fruit like apples and bananas. And also during this time, you are gonna get letters. You're not going to be able to write letters while you're at Beast, but you will receive letters. And the time that you go to sleep is the same as it was at the dorms. You're going to wake up at 5:45 and you're going to go to sleep at 2100, 9 o'clock. So you're probably wondering, do I have to do EC duty when I'm a Beast like I had to do when I was at the squadron? Yes, you do. But this time, you have to sit on a chair outside with your black vest on and your helmet and your rifle and but the better thing is you're gonna be sitting in a chair. So, and you're gonna have another person with you, just like you did at the dorm. So you're gonna be talking and chilling there for about 2 hours, and then another person switches shifts with you. If it's really cold outside, they'll let you sit inside of the tent, and the tent is really dark, so try your best not to fall asleep, because if you fall asleep and a cadre catches you, then big trouble, because you got to think about the seriousness of the situation. If you're in a deployed environment and it's your job to be on guard and you fell asleep, that could be a very big problem. When you're a Beast, you're going to do PT twice. You're going to do a strength day and you're going to do a run day. So while you're a Beast, you're going to get pugil sticks. If you don't know what pugil sticks are, they're like these combative sticks with like 2 padded things on each side, and you get to whack each other with them. And then on top of that, you're gonna have like all sorts of protective gear on. Also, you're going to be boxing, so you're gonna get your boxing gloves, and you're gonna spar with your wingman of anybody of your choice. And last but not least, you're going to have Cadum and the Claw. Cadum is the gun range, so that's where you're gonna learn how to shoot your weapon, how to clean your weapon, how to disarm your weapon, how to take your weapon apart, and how to reload your weapon, and how to accurately aim. And then you're gonna aim and shoot, and if you have good aim, then you'll get a marksman ribbon. And then at the Claw, which is the obstacle course, it's mainly just to test your balance and your logical thinking, and also your endurance, because a lot of things are crawling, a lot of things include like climbing on a rope, things like that, stuff like you've seen in movies. Really, it's pretty similar to that. And also there's this one thing where you have to build something, and it tests your mind to see how you work with a group of people, how you work with your whole squad. And throughout this time, while you're walking on this this obstacle course, you're going to be carrying, there's going to be a group of people that are carrying like a stretcher with probably like 100-pound weight on it or 150-pound weight on it, to simulate what it'd be like if you had to carry like a wounded soldier while going through, an obstacle course. And you have to figure out how to get your wounded soldier across an obstacle course before you. So guys, yes, this was a long one, and I am sorry about that, but hopefully I had a lot of information in there that helped you guys out. If you believe that I missed something, or you want to hear about something specifically, you know what to do. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I will get to your question as soon as possible. I try my best to answer everybody's questions. So this was the 7th video in my week progression videos. Next video is going to be 8th week video, which is going to be about graduation and finally leaving BMT. And then also I'm going to have a video for you guys about cooking your MREs, so you know how to do that when you get to basic training. So till next time, guys.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof,